Well, do you think life is good on the athletic front in Eugene? Men's basketball, national contender every year with Dana Altman. Women's team #1 in the country preseason. And the football team is back to life. And here's a big part of it, Mario Cristobal. That looks like a Letterman's jacket. I like that, Mario.
That's a total throwback jacket right here. Arthur Fonzarelli would approve right here.
Well, listen, what Mario Cristobal and the Ducks have done, and I just said this to you before we started, to have the wins you had this year both at Washington and just this past Saturday at USC, after being behind in both games. What does that mean?
Well, it means that we have a great group of players and a great group of coaches, and we can do this entire thing together. I mean, there is a tremendously strong relationship in that locker room with the staff, and we just we know nothing but except work as hard as we possibly can and give our very best, and that takes care of a lot.
Coach, how about this week? A week off comes at a good time for you guys, going as well as you're going. Better for the players or for the coaches to maybe dial it back a little bit?
Well, I think the only thing you really dial back is the amount of pain you do, but the amount of technical and fundamental work you do, you actually elevate that a bunch. And you get to work on yourself, you get to work on your team, on a couple of opponents, and you really take a deeper dive into recruiting. So it's actually probably a busier week than a regular week.
But this is kind of a first time for a lot of schools to have basically 2 buys in the middle of the course of a season. Good thing?
I like it.
Yeah.
To me, the more time you can have around the players, the more time you can help them with professional development, academics, and integrate that into the school year, I think it's a tremendous bonus.
You a basketball fan?
I am. I wish I was a good basketball player. I was horrible, but I am a huge basketball fan. I'm a huge fan of the Ducks.
You have a running, like, do coaches get out here and run it all?
Do we run?
Some steam? Yeah, do you do some coaches runs, like 5-on-5 full courts?
Yeah, but we arguably have the worst football coaching and basketball team you've ever seen in your life, so you don't want us on film, I promise you.
Oh, man. All right, missed 3 there. So the Ducks on the floor here have a little bit of a run together. They've scored 9 straight. When we get a whistle, we'll show you the bigger football news that's just come out as Okoro misses on the baseline. And you feel this way because you guys played a big game against Auburn with no warm-ups, no exhibition games. It's pretty similar to what we're seeing in basketball tonight.
It really is. It's a different kind of deal now.
Yeah.
You know, you get a test right off the bat without having a chance to kind of get your team going. So I see what they're going through.
All right, and there's Okoro to the line after the foul. All right, here we go. Here's the update. Oregon 7, Utah 8, and obviously, Mario, the targets, the arrows, if we use the buzzword path, would be to have Oregon and Utah in Santa Clara. There's some wins to go for both schools before that, but with 1 loss, and it's fascinating because you don't play each other during the regular season.
I mean, for us, we keep it real simple. We don't look ahead. We don't look past our very next practice, our very next meeting. We're 1-0 oriented, and that relates to every single day. And right now, we're focused on the bye week and then playing a great opponent in Arizona.
How about our guy? All the years we spent together doing the broadcasting, Arizona State, the job that Herm's doing down there, and how much better they are.
Yeah, they sure are. I think the league in general, the amount of just coaching talent and just elite player talent that has come into the league has certainly upped the football standards, and it's been a really good year so far.
Well, Coach, we know it's all about players. You and Dana in particular here have done such a fabulous job with the recruiting, the players that you've brought in. Easy's the wrong word, but like selling University of Oregon a chance to play football here?
Oh, well, I mean, I love it here. My family loves it here, and we fell in love with it right away. So we have a passion for Oregon as it is, and we have a passion for football as it is, and we all know that recruiting is the lifeline of any program. So it's awesome. It really, it doesn't feel like going to work. Let's just say that.
All right, well, that's the one that you hold your breath about. Francis Okoro with that shoulder and a little bit of a harness that he wore for the shoot today and in the game tonight, but clearly banged it. So he'll run off to be looked at. We're with Mario Cristobal here, the Ducks football coach, and as play goes on, let me ask you, I have to ask you about Justin Herbert, because we were talking about it during our telecast on Saturday that not only is he in the Heisman mix as we talk about, but he was nominated as one of the 12 semifinalists for the Campbell Trophy. Something very close to me personally, but that's football excellence, academic excellence, and character excellence. So take that framework, those two award things, and talk about Justin Herbert.
Well, even though I'm biased, I don't think there's a better candidate out there for that trophy. He's the ultimate teammate. He's the ultimate competitor. He's exactly what you want as a quarterback and the leader of the football team. And he really has no interest in personal accolades. He wants to do whatever is best for the team, and he just wants to win and represent Oregon the best way he can. He is the best I've ever been around.
PJ and I have been talking about this because basketball deals with this, and the Ducks had a bunch of guys left before they had to after last season. Herbert didn't. Doesn't happen as often in football.
Right.
And I'm going to guess Justin Herbert's happy he stayed.
He's super happy.
Yeah.
He's having a lot of fun, and you could see, I mean, he was already a highly developed guy. He's developing even further, and his best football is ahead of him. I'm telling you, this guy's as special as it gets.
Well, this has been a brilliant, PJ. Come on, Coach. This has been a brilliant add to the Pac-12. What Coach, Mario's done here.
Well, we enjoyed it. We're going to enjoy watching the next couple of weeks, and I know you're going to get back at it real soon. Good luck.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.